Here in this dashboard, we're going to review trunk group information from a C20. In this one here, you see we have the data of the trunk group utilization. And what we're doing is a bubble chart of the trunk groups within the system into three categories. Red is if the utilization has hit 90% or above. Yellow, 80 to 90%. And green, 80% or less. So we use this as the control mechanism of managing the rest of the data as we dive into each individual trunk group. Up at the top, you see which trunk group is the focus of our filters that we've applied to the other two charts. This chart here is defining the utilization over time of the trunk group, and the red areas are when the trunk group actually went into overflows. So you see the auto trunk group, it overflows on March 2nd around 4, a couple times at 3 on March 3rd, and additional times on March 9th about 4. On the chart below, we can do an assessment based upon this trunk group, and we can see the red line is the in-service circuits, or essentially what the 100% utilization of that trunk group. So at 935 circuits is where that trunk group was 100% full. If you want to run that trunk group at 100% utilization over time, you would follow the green graph. Green line gives you the view over time of the point that the trunk group would be run at 100% utilization. Okay. If you want to run the trunk group at an 80% utilization, then you would run to the peak of the yellow graph. So in this case here, we would want to rebuild this trunk group at 1100 circuits, and that would give us a 20% utilization, or 20% overage capacity in the trunk group based upon the period assessment defined within this graph.